Hey everybody, it's me, Lagar Laxon. I'm also known as Chino and RD. I'm here going to be talking about this package I bought. Okay, this is actually a second review about it because I never went in depth about it. Okay, this is the Smartab 2-in-1. It's called the 10.1 quad-core 32GB 6.0 Android. This is one of the coolest things you can get right now in Walmart. You can get it for $98. I believe it's in clearance. There are so many kinds of tablets out there, but if you're gonna go for a tablet beside going iPad, which is I don't recommend iPad because it is a lot of money and plus apps you're gonna be spending on, and it's so hard to keep updating your firmware. Every time you have an iPad, you gotta have a computer. I think that's really BS. You know, I want something that's standalone, so I go for Android. They also have Windows. You know, I gotta say they do have a Windows version of this, but I recommend the Android version because they have a lot of apps that's designed for it. Because when you have Windows is a desktop. All right, there's not really much you can get out of the apps because they're not really designing apps for it. So I picked the Android. So this is an Android, and I have my Moga controller. It's really cool. I'm gonna just turn it on immediately, and once you turn it on, it already syncs with my Bluetooth, and it's really perfect. Okay, the reason why I want to talk about this tablet, it has a front and rear camera. All right, of course the front camera is low resolution. Let's look at the camera. You can see me holding my camera. All right, let's allow it. Okay, that's the front camera. It's decent resolution. You can record videos, and also you can also do what do you call it? Do FaceTime and etc. It's a decent resolution. So let me exit. Now I just have to quit all the apps. It's easy by touch. It has a keyboard. It doesn't click, but when you double tap, it does work. It has the mouse, so you can see the mouse. It has a YouTube app pre-installed. It has the Walmart app. It has my Facebook, and I had to install the driver for my Moga Pivot so I can play my emulation. Let's check out PlayStation. Later on, I am going to test it out with my PSP, but so far I only put PlayStation because the games look a lot more better. This is my selection of games. The only one that didn't detect for my pictures was actually Marvel Super Hero vs. Capcom. But let's check out. Let's try out Tekken. Every time I start the emulator, there is no way to change the default to remove that darn what do you call it, touch screen. So now I'm gonna hit it. You see, it shows that screen, and then now it already detects my Moga controller. And it's very responsive with the Moga. The Moga is the best source, or you can use a Ouya controller. The emulator is, because since it's a quad core, it runs really great, you know. And what else I can talk about right here? I mean, if I can actually run, okay, there's a user that really wants to see me play LAPD. Oh my god, that see what I'm talking about? It shows the touch sensor screen every time, so I have to press back, go to more option, input settings, and hit in the thing. I mean, I can play the game through keyboard if I want to, but I like it on the gamepad to have the feel alternate. I mean, look. I love this game on the PC, but too bad new PCs cannot get it running. And the cool part about this is a 2-in-1. You're able to remove this. See, look at this. See? It runs good. It's very fluent. But let me talk about this part. You can actually remove this. See? It becomes a tablet. And I like that idea to become a tablet. And you can go read it by going like this. And go like this. I hope you guys like my wallpaper. It really shows ladies representing what kind of console you like. Then the cool part about this tablet is that, you know, if I don't like the keyboard around my face, I can just go like this. See what I mean? There we go. Now I can tilt it as a stance. As you can see it looks perfect. So now now I can just play my games like that. So it has its own, so you can instead of folding it, you know. So it has a stance right there. So now I'm gonna play Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo. Look at that, it already detects all the perfect images for each game. Let me see, like Terminator 2. And since the Moga is a versatile driver, see, I get to fast forward. See, it says Moga connected. It's hard to play with one hand. Shot the head off on that one. So here's another thing too. It's easy to quit by just swiping up and then you just go back. And if you go to the Play Store, you have access to multiple apps that are just demos or full version apps. That's what I like about shopping for these kind of units. I have a RCA version right here, but I just kept it on the shelf since that one's only a dual core. Now I got the quad core. Now I am gonna really convert this into our true gaming, because I always like making my stuff gaming. So here's an example. Now I'm back on keyboard mode. Let me type in Ouya so I can have that. Oh, what happened? Oh, okay, it's still trying to refresh. Uh-oh, there you go. Because I had so many apps running. Oh, okay. There we go. Close those. Open that. There we go. Ouya. Now, Ouya is an app store, basically converting it into. Let me see if there's a Ouya. Oh wow, this is not really an app store. It looks like I have to sideload this app. It's not in the Play Store. What's cool about it too is that, oh, FPSE for Droid. This is actually a better emulator. It's very, very fast and it runs in HD. But yeah, this is actually a cool app store. So FPSE. I'm gonna go sideload FPSE for Android, and it's actually one of the fastest emulators out there. And there's so many apps right here you can just find. They got Spider-Man, Batman v Superman. So just check it out. There's so many apps, and it's compatible with the Moga controller. Moga and Ouya is very versatile. You can even use a PlayStation 3 or even Xbox One wirelessly via Bluetooth. Now I'm going to talk about the battery life. The battery life on this actually lasts a good 9 hours in full brightness. I'm surprised about it, and it's not that heavy. It's very light and it's easy on the go. I don't really recommend picking it up like this because it might fall off, but I recommend picking it up from the bottom. But this is the Smartab 10.1. So I recommend it. Do not pay more than $125 for this unit, but you can buy this for a good price of $98 right now in Walmart. And they also have an RCA version, which is highly recommended as well. But I recommend getting something with an Intel processor built in. So thank you guys for watching.